I'm giving somebody the blues today.
Imagine making a 4-minute long video about some moron on Twitter crying that there isn't a panty shot of teenage girl. Your response isn't completely to mock him for it. I think that's a lot of people's gut reaction, is to see something they don't like and just mock someone. But like I said, I'd like to try to dig deeper and really find the source of the issue. And this goes to the tweet today. The whole thing around Tekken 8 is making the game easy. Tekken is a very old game, and some of the characters have pretty much stayed the same since the beginning. They may have gotten a new move, a new setup, a new this, a new that, but the core of that character is pretty much the same. And that's kind of what makes Tekken great, is because if you know Yoshimitsu, King, Paul Phoenix, Kazuya from Tekken 1, you could still pretty much pick them up in Tekken 7, Tekken 8. But the thing about that is, I feel like a lot of the characters is outdated. And I know when I say that, people are immediately going to get upset because how dare you call my character outdated. But the reason why I say that is because I feel like a lot of things in Tekken is unnecessarily difficult. Harada was talking about having AI correct players' input. That actually didn't make it into Tekken 8. I was wondering if he was going to do that, but who knows, maybe the technology isn't there. But the fact that Harada realizes that the inputs are so complex and he was thinking about creating AI to fix the inputs, my mind think, why wouldn't you just make the inputs simpler? And it seems like with Tekken 8, that's the route they're going. You have a simpler DSS, you have a simpler electric, but you do also have the standard. People who played the alpha confirmed that yes, there is a easier version, but it's weaker than the standard version. So that is one aspect where Tekken is trying to become more beginner friendly, because you have an easier move, but if you want to really maximize, then you're gonna need to learn the big attack at some point. To show how bad Tekken is at teaching players anything, they don't even teach you how to use rage arts properly. The game doesn't tell you that the lower your health gets, the more damage your rage art does. It doesn't tell you that your rage art, yes, it's very powerful, but it's also very punishable. It also doesn't tell you how to avoid Akuma's unblockable rage art, Geese Howard's unblockable. It doesn't tell you anything. And when we lash out at people for saying the game should be more beginner friendly, in my mind, this is what I think about. I think about the simple things that the game, it doesn't even have. How can we argue that the game shouldn't be beginner friendly when it doesn't even have a tutorial? When I hear someone say beginner friendly, that is what I think of. That's exactly why Harada had that long 30-something minute video explaining the heat system, is because they didn't want to repeat the same mistake they did with the rage drive, rage art. They're trying to inform the players about every single thing that you can do and cannot do. I don't know why I expect so much more out of the Tekken community, and this is exactly why I say I'm not a part of the Tekken community. Developers, they can try as hard as they want, but they cannot take out that competitive factor. A lot of games want to remove that and make the game just fun. But when you're going up against another real person, they will outmatch you, no matter how simple the game is. A person who's been playing the game for longer will have better spacing, will have better timing, will have better reflexes. I want to read out some of these responses to this person, just so you guys can get an example of what the community was saying. This is not the point of a fighting game. I'm genuinely confused. If you're looking for a stress-free game, I really don't think you should be playing fighting games. I got news for you, homie. You don't actually like Tekken. You have the same access to training mode, and no matter what changes they make to the game, you will still lose to people who put in any effort. Not accepting this fact is straight delusion. Find another game to play. You don't have to play this one. I have a full-time job. I have side gigs, run tourneys, and make content. I think I'm pretty good at Tekken. Stop making excuses and stop playing a game you clearly don't like. Look at the responses. This is crazy, bro. These responses, you would have thought this person like said like, oh, Tekken is the worst game ever. I hate this game. All they said is Tekken 8 is going to be more beginner friendly, which is a fact. And then they said they're happy for it. And then they also said pros who go against that, which there's a lot of people who go against that, they basically needs to shut up. The pros have really like misled us in Tekken 7. I mean, all the pros cares about is their own characters being good. I made a video in the past saying Tekken 8 is going to be a nightmare, and it really is going to be. None of us has learned our lessons about guest characters, about DLC, about balancing, about anything. And I don't know, bro. I think discussions like these where we're all just dogpiling one person because they're happy the game is going to have beginner friendly stuff, I mean, it's in my mind, I think it's stupid. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe, and bye bye.